All right, well, we're going to be getting started here in just a few minutes. Vince, are you with us?
Yes, I am. I'm right here.
All right, good deal. So it is 3 o'clock, and as you guys have all probably seen, based on the emails that's gone out over the last week, we have Troy Howard from SoTellUs with us today. He's going to be going over SoTellUs again for us. He's been on our call, been on this call a couple of times. He has some new features that they just recently rolled out with SoTellUs, so he's going to tell us about the new things that have come up recently. You guys are obviously always open to asking questions. I may even ask them myself because I don't know what some of these new features and new updates are. I hear good things. And then, hey, Troy, also, I was just thinking, based on what you and I were talking about a little while ago, if maybe you wanted to bring up the importance of making sure that the activation link gets completed right after purchase. And I'll actually be going over starter packages and some of the stuff in the back office, so I'll make sure I touch on that as well, too.
Okay, perfect.
All right, so it is 3 o'clock, and as I mentioned, we have Troy from SoTellUs, so I'm going to go ahead and offer the phone over to him in just a second here. Please keep your questions close to you. We'll open up for questions. And, we always want to make sure that you guys are getting answers to your questions so that we're best equipping you to go out and talk intelligently to your customers and to learn the product and everything we can do to to help you sell those as well. Hey, Troy Bear, good to have you here. Troy just joined us as well. So, Troy Howard, I will go ahead and hand the mic over to you now, and I am going to do screen share on my end, but take it away.
All right. So let me ask real quick, how many, are most of you guys just calling in on the phone call, or can you actually see the screen?
I could grab my computer and see the screen. It will only take a minute for me to get there.
Okay, because I do have a PowerPoint presentation that I think will help you guys visualize what's going on. If you can get in front of a screen, I think that'd be really beneficial. So, Jeremy, I don't know if you can hand the screen over to me?
Actually, I think you can just go ahead and grab it. Little window there, the double window at the bottom. If you click on that, it should let you take up the screen share there.
Okay, a double window at the bottom. Okay, let me see here. Oh, there we go. Let's see, here we go. Okay. All right, let me get that done. Okay, here we go. So, all right, Jeremy, let me know if you guys can see the screen.
I can, yes.
Okay,
but
perfect.
We're good.
All right, so real quick, just kind of recap, what SoTellUs is and why we built this product. We all know, what's the easiest and fastest way to grow a business? Well, that's referrals. And the reason why referrals are so effective is because you're transferring that trust from, the friend of the potential client to you as the business owner. So most people can close 9 out of 10 times when they get a referral from somebody. Now, the only problem with referrals is that they're one-to-one, meaning that I do this amazing job for my customer and I give them this great experience, and then they go out and they tell one friend about it, and I might get a job from that friend. I get that referral. If I'm really lucky, they might go out and they might tell 2 people about it, and I got 2 jobs generated off of all that hard work I did to make sure they had a great experience. But the minute they stop sharing their experience about my company, that's when the referrals die. And that's one of the biggest problems with referrals, is because the people, usually are not going to continue to share that experience. They might do it for a little bit, but it ends. So the real question is how could you take that same experience of a referral and take it from one-to-one and take it to one-to-many, meaning that experience continues to generate, more jobs, more business for you, not just 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, but, 1,000 times. 10 years from now, it's still generating jobs from you. And the answer to that is customer reviews. And that's why customer reviews are so important today, because, we're now living in the world of Google and Amazon, where everybody wants to go and they want to check out a review because they want to know if that product is good or not. They want to know if that service is good or not. And they're not going to go to the business to ask them how good they are. They're going to go to people who have used that service and see what they're saying about it. And that's really what, a customer review is. It's very similar to a referral, or it's one of the closest things to a referral. In fact, 88% of people consider reviews as good as getting a personal recommendation from a friend. So I want you to think about that for a second. So 88% of people will take an online review and they will believe it just like their friend told them that very same thing about a product or service. That's why reviews are so powerful when it comes to marketing. And convincing consumers to buy a product or a service. The other thing that's really interesting, another fact about reviews, is 9 out of 10 people will actually spend more money to ensure a superior experience. So what that means is if you can prove to this potential customer that they're going to have a better experience by going with your business, then they're going to be willing to spend more money to make sure that they get that experience. So if you can prove it to them before they ever purchase from you, you can actually charge more for your services or for the product. And that's really important when it comes to increasing profit margins for the businesses that you guys are working with. Now, what are the challenges? Because if reviews are so effective, why isn't everybody doing it? Why doesn't every business out there have 1,000 reviews about them? Well, we all know that one of the biggest challenges getting clients to actually do a review is way too hard. If you want to get a review on Google, they've got to first find you through Google. Then they've got to have a Gmail account. If they don't have a Gmail account, they've got to go and set up a Gmail account. They got to do a 2-step verification. Then they got to go back and find your business again. You're literally talking 10 to 15 minutes. And this is why, most businesses, when they contact their customers about getting reviews, maybe 5% of the customers will do it. Now, if you actually get a review, how do you make sure people see it? That's a really big, important step too, is because just because you have this amazing review from one of your customers saying how awesome that you are, if nobody sees that review, it's doing you no good. So how do you actually get it out there and make sure people see it? And then the third challenge is how do you prevent or combat negative reviews? Because we all know that usually the only time someone goes and leaves a review for a business is because they're upset with the business. It's because they want to go and, and put out there a negative review. So how do you prevent or combat those negative reviews? And they're really damaging to a business. A recent study came out and they said that just one negative review online can decrease your conversion by 22%. So 22% of the people that see a negative review about your business will not use you because of that negative review. So really important to prevent or combat those. Now, so what we're going to talk about real quick today with SoTellUs is I'm going to talk to you guys about how to get more reviews, how to get your customers more reviews, how to help them market their reviews, how to protect their reputation online, and then one of the new features we've added in, how to instantly get referrals from their customers. Because if you think about it, two of the biggest mistakes businesses make is they don't ask for reviews from their customers and they don't ask for referrals. We all know that we should be asking for referrals from our customers, but a lot of times we just completely forget about it. We ignore it. And again, we've already talked about how that's our highest chance of actually closing business is referrals and reviews. So now, just like you guys, we've been working with businesses for about 19 years and helping them do marketing. We've literally worked with thousands of businesses all around the world for the last 19 years. And one of the things that we've built, just like Vince has that great, the 5 pillars of, marketing, his great formula that he uses, we've also built kind of our success formula that we've used over the past 19 years to help our businesses succeed and to help them with their marketing. And the very first part of our success formula is social proof or reviews. Now, you may wonder well, why is that the very first thing you're looking for? And the answer to that is if we're going to create a marketing campaign for a business, if we're going to help them market their business, we need to start with their most powerful form of marketing, which is other people talking about them. So we need reviews, we need social proof, we need video testimonials. We need other people, customers, talking about how amazing their business is, so that we can tailor and build the marketing around that. Because it's way more effective to have someone else talking about you in your marketing than to have you just talking about yourself. So if they don't have reviews, if they don't have social proof, then we have to help them get that social proof first before we can even really start building out the marketing campaigns. The next part of the success formula is social media marketing. And we all know how important that is. I mean, more people spend time on social media than they do watching TV nowadays. So that's where the potential customers are. So they've got to be doing social media marketing. The next thing is reputation management. Now, the reason we put this here is because it's so important, because we could build the very best marketing campaign possible. But if a customer goes and finds a negative reputation online for that business, they're not going to buy from them. So it doesn't matter how amazing our marketing is. If they find negative reviews online about that business or about that product, they're not going to purchase it. So we've got to make sure that we're managing their reputation ahead of time and making sure they have a stellar reputation online. Another really interesting fact for you guys that you can use when you're selling reputation and things like that is that 70% of consumers will actually research a business online before they'll pick up the phone and call them. So their reputation is really, really important. Now, the next piece of the puzzle for us is search engine optimization. And I know SEO gets a lot of bad exposure and a lot of bad rap out there. And I agree with a lot of that. When it comes to search engine optimization, what we're talking about is controlling that first page of Google when they're researching your business, when your reputation is on the line. So we're talking about optimizing that first page of Google when they're researching you and trying to make that final buying decision. And then the final piece of the success formula is referral marketing. So now that we've got the customer, we've created a great experience for them, how do we mine additional customers out of them? How do we get them to refer us to their family and friends? And how do we automate that? So that's what we call the success formula. And it's really helped us when it comes to formulating marketing strategies for all the businesses that we've worked with over the years. Now, back to kind of the SoTellUs side of it, what we did is with SoTellUs is we built a system that would automate that success formula for us. And I'm going to kind of walk you through what SoTellUs does and the additional new features that are out there. So the first thing that happens with SoTellUs is it starts with an app that the business owner and their techs or whoever is working for them can download on their phone or on tablets. And this app lets them capture video, audio, and written reviews from their customers in less than 30 seconds. And it can do it right on site. So if you've got a carpet cleaner, you've got a home inspector, you've got anybody who is working in the home of the client, they can literally capture a video review from their client before they even leave the house, which is really, really important because that's when the customer is the most excited about the service they just received. So that means they're going to get the very best review at that moment, which is really, really important. The other great thing about this system is that even if your customer can't give you a review right then, or maybe your customers are all around the world, you can actually send out a text message invite to anyone to give a review for the business. So you just put in their first name, last name, their mobile phone number, you hit send, it's going to send them a text message that's personalized to your business. And when they get that text message, there's a link in there, they click on it. And the really cool thing about it is they don't have to download an app. They don't have to create a profile. We know who they are based on the phone number that we just sent the text message to. And then they can just leave a review right from their own phones. They literally click on video or text, they give a star rating, they record the video or type in the text, they hit submit, and boom, you've captured a review that fast right from their phone wherever they are in the world. So really important. Now to the marketing side of it. So once you've captured that review, Our system automatically takes all the 4 and 5-star reviews and it puts them in a widget that goes on the business's website. So all of their 4 and 5-star reviews instantly show up on their website as part of their website marketing. Now, the reason this is really important is because a study came out by Moz that said 20+ reviews on a website can increase your conversions by up to 84%. So you can almost double the number of sales off the website just by having reviews right on the website. And one of the reasons why it's so effective is you think about it, they come, they visit your business's website. Now they go, okay, well, do they do a good job? Is this, do they provide a great product? So what do? They go back to Google and they do a search and they start researching. They look for reviews about your business. Well, now they've left your business. So if they go and they do that search and they don't find any positive reviews, well, they're going to find reviews for somebody else out there and they're going to go to their website. So by having the widget on your website, they never leave your website. They never leave to go look somewhere else because you're providing those reviews for them right on the website that they can trust. The next thing the system does is it takes those 4 and 5-star reviews and it instantly pushes them out to the social media sites for the business. So it pushes out to Facebook and Google Plus automatically for them to their business pages. And then with the click of a button, they can share it to Twitter, LinkedIn, and Pinterest as well. So now it becomes a part of their social media marketing, which is really important as well. Not only important because it's getting in front of all of their customers and everybody that follows that page, but also because it can be found by these search engines indexed, which helps with your ranking in the search results as well. So the next thing leading on to the search engines is we actually take every single one of these reviews, we optimize them, and we submit them individually to the search engines. And the reason why we do that is so that these reviews can show up on the first page of Google when people are researching that business. So if you're able to see my screen, you can see right here that here's one of our customers. It's Mind Bloom Preschool. And when you just look up that Mind Bloom Preschool in Google, you'll find SoTellUs reviews right on the first page of Google. So if you look on the left there, you're going to see the organic results. They've got 5 SoTellUs reviews, and you'll notice that we have the star rating just like Yelp or anything like any of the other review sites. But ours will actually have video, audio, and written reviews. The other thing you'll notice is when I did a search for this business, right next to our organic result of SoTellUs in the first page of Google, you'll see Yelp right there. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but they have 1 Yelp review and it's a 1 star. And that's all they've got. So here they've got this person basically on Yelp saying, do not use this preschool. Well, right below that, they've got 5 people with video saying these guys are absolutely amazing and I give them 5 stars. So it's a great way for them to combat any negative reviews out there. What are people going to believe? Are they going to believe that 1 review on Yelp? Or are they going to believe multiple people, on SoTellUs on video saying that this business is awesome? And now if you look to the right of the screen, you'll actually see that you'll see Mind Bloom Preschool's their Google Places page or knowledge graph on the right-hand side. And you'll notice that they have 2 Google reviews, but Google actually pulls in the SoTellUs reviews in the reviews from the web section. So their SoTellUs 5-star reviews are actually showing up in their Google Places as well. So they're getting double exposure on the first page of Google, and it's helping them build up reviews in that Google Places, even though it's not a Google review, it's a SoTellUs review. So it's added benefit there as well. And on this screen, you'll actually see, that we can actually get multiple reviews ranked on the first page of Google as well for our customers. That's why we optimize every single review individually and submit them to the search engine so that we can get multiple reviews showing up on that first page, which is really important because it's going to dominate that page and help them control their reputation on that page. The next thing that the SoTellUs system does, it actually helps them get reviews in other review sites like Google reviews, Yelp reviews, and Facebook reviews. So if a customer leaves a written review for the business and they give them a 4 or 5-star review, it will actually ask them to then share that review on the other review sites like Google, Yelp, and Facebook reviews. And it's really slick system. What it does is, if you're watching the screen, you can see what it's actually going through the process. But basically, it pops up a browser on their own phone, and it just says copy the review you just gave. So they hit a copy button and it copies that text, and then it will actually display buttons to the businesses Yelp, Google, Facebook, Better Business Bureau, whichever ones they choose. And when they click that button, it will take them right to where they're going to drop the review into Google or Yelp or Facebook. So they literally just hit paste, they give them a star rating, they hit submit, and now they've captured not only a SoTellUs review, but a Google review and a Facebook review. In fact, Vince, one of his clients, Dr. Funk, he used it, and I think in the first 5 days, if I remember correctly, he captured 40 SoTellUs reviews. 30 of those were shared to Google reviews, and 17 of those reviews were shared by the customer to Facebook reviews. So technically, in like a 5-day period, he captured 87 total reviews between Google, Facebook, and SoTellUs. And it's very simple, very easy for them to just copy, paste it, and boom, you've captured another review. So the SoTellUs system not only helps you get SoTellUs reviews, your businesses, but your customers, but it'll actually help them get reviews in the other review sites as well. And because we're working with those other review sites, connecting into those other review sites, we actually monitor them for the business as well, which is great, because what that means is if they have any 4 or 5-star Google, Facebook, or Yelp reviews, we will go out, we will actually grab those reviews and we will pull them into their SoTellUs widget for them. So now they not only have their SoTellUs reviews showing up on their website, but they've got their 4 and 5-star Google, Facebook, and Yelp reviews showing up on their website as well. So again, the customer never has to leave their website to go check out reviews, because all the major ones are right there on the website in the SoTellUs. The other great thing about it is we actually monitor those sites as well for them, Google, Facebook, and Yelp. And when they get a new review in one of those platforms, we will notify them immediately to let them know they got a new review and give them a link to go check it out. So that way, you know, if they get either a really positive review or even a negative review on one of those other platforms, they know right away and they can address it. They can either thank the customer for the great review or address the negative review and try to fix the problem with the customer. So we help them monitor and manage their reputation online, not only in the search engines, but in those review sites as well. And that's a really powerful feature of SoTellUs. The next thing I want to go over, this is our latest thing that we rolled out, which is the referral system. So every time a customer gives the business a review, they're going to receive a text message that's going to ask them to confirm that they did a review. So if you're looking at the screen, you can see right here, the text message says, Troy, please confirm that you submitted a review for Demo Company by replying yes or clicking this link. Now, when they click that link on their phone, it's going to open up the browser on their phone. It's going to take them to a special page. This page right here is called our Facebook offer page. So it says, thank you. Please help us out by sharing this special offer with your Facebook friends. Click the button to share. And then it has a special offer that the business gets to decide. So in this case, it says, get 10% off your, special offer for your friends. Get 10% off your carpet cleaning today. And it has a button that says share to Facebook. So they can literally click on, their customers can click on the share to Facebook, and it will actually post right to the customer's Facebook page, not the businesses, right into the customer's Facebook news feed, and it will be in front of all of their friends. And what it's going to show them is it's going to show them their review that they just gave to the business, and it's going to show them the offer for, in this case, claim this offer, get 10% off of carpet cleaning. So their friends now, they get this ad basically out in front of all of their friends. So that could be 500, that could be 1,000 people. And they can even put in like a message with the offer as well. Like, I love this company. And then they just hit post and it goes right to their Facebook page. So now their friends get to see, hey, Troy just gave Bob's Carpet Cleaning a 5-star review. And on top of that, you know, I can claim 10% off of carpet cleaning if I want to use that company. So when they click on that post on their friend's Facebook newsfeed, it's going to take them to a page where they claim the offer. They just put in their basic information, their first name, their last name, their phone number, their email, and they hit claim the offer. Now, what that's going to do is it's going to immediately email the business owner and say, hey, you just got someone claimed your offer. So Bob just claimed your offer. Here's his phone number. Here's his email. Here's the offer he claimed. Oh, and he was referred to you by Sally Joe. And so you get notified immediately whenever anyone claims your offer, and it tells you who has referred that business to you. So if you have a referral program where you reward people for referring business over to you, now you can track it and know exactly who referred it over to you. And you're getting referrals, you know, so they don't have to. The great thing about it is the business owner doesn't have to, or sorry, the customer doesn't have to go, well, let's see, who needs their carpet cleaned right now? Well, maybe my brother Joe does. Let me refer him. And they give you Joe's name. Now they just say, hey, you know what? I'm going to post this to my Facebook page, and any of my friends, anybody that knows me now can claim that offer. So it's a great way to generate referral leads from your customers and to do it automatically. It happens automatically for you anytime you capture a review. So that's one of our newest features that we've rolled out, is that the ability to capture referrals. Now we actually have five. Yep.
Hey, quick question. So is what you just described there, is that already available? Is that a separate add-on with SoTellUs, or is that part of the base service so people will just start seeing it available?
Nope, it's already available. So everybody who has SoTellUs already has access to it.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, and in that, so like I said, there's 5 thank you pages. The one I just showed you is the Facebook offer page, which is probably my favorite. But you can just throw up have a page that goes up there that's just a referral page. So it just says, thank you for your review. We love referrals. And, if there's anyone who would like our services, and they can just basically type in their friend's information, hit submit, and boom, you captured a referral. So the other thing you can do is you can also, like I said, you can send them over to the other review sites like Google reviews, Facebook reviews, and Yelp reviews, and you can direct them over to share those reviews on there. Another page that we have is just a straight share to Facebook page. So maybe you just want to get your branding out in front of more people in your area, and you just want them to share the review they just gave you in front of all of their friends. So maybe you don't have an offer that you're going to do, but you just want their review out there so that people know that you clean those carpets and that you did a great job for them. So you can have them just share the review right to their own Facebook page. And then the final thank you page is what we call a redirect page. And basically that means that, we're just going to, once they give you a review, we're going to redirect them to any page, any website URL that you want to redirect them to. So we have a lot of customers that use this, that maybe they get up on stage and they're getting reviews from a presentation they did. And so what they'll do is everyone will give them a review on the presentation they did. And they'll say, if you give me a review on my presentation today, I'm going to send you a link to download my free ebook. So when they give the review, it automatically redirects them to a website where they can download the ebook. So it's a great way to deliver digital gifts or digital offers or anything else, that you want to deliver to them. And you can do it right through our system as well. So that's one of our latest features, which is, again, the referral system. And we have these several different ways that you can capture those referrals, whether it's just a straight referral or whether it's like getting it out on Facebook and getting offers out to your customers. So very, very powerful feature that we've rolled out. Now, again, so just to kind of review what SoTellUs is, we're a patent pending software. We're the only verified video review system in the world. We let your businesses collect reviews on site in less than 30 seconds. And they can send invites out to collect reviews from anyone, anywhere. And it's really a done-for-you review and referral system. So all the business does is capture. They do step 1, which is just capture the review. And then our system automates all of the marketing and the referral marketing for them. So again, if we look back at that success formula we've talked about that we use when we build marketing campaigns for our customers, reviews, social media marketing, reputation management, search engine marketing, and referral, or search engine optimization and referral marketing. SoTellUs covers all of those bases for the customer, and it does it automated, which is really, really important, because nowadays, if it's not automated for the business, they're not going to do it. Real quick, I just wanted to give you guys, some ideas as far as, because you're probably thinking, well, what businesses will this work for? And the answer is it works for almost any business out there. We've got clients in pretty much every industry out there, from carpet cleaners, home inspectors, childcare centers, banks, anything you can think of, pretty much, doctors, chiropractors, anybody, uses our system. There's very few areas where it doesn't work in. Here's one of our clients that we just did a case study with, and it's Palm Beach Preschool. And they joined up with SoTellUs, and they, here's their website. They're just a small preschool over in West Palm Beach, Florida. And here you can see they have the SoTellUs widget on their website. So this is what they did is they went out and they captured a bunch of reviews, and they started marketing those reviews through their social media sites using the SoTellUs system. And, they got a bunch of great reviews for their business, and they really needed to boost enrollments. That was their big thing. They had a bunch of empty spots open. And here's what they came back and told us. They said in 6 months using the SoTellUs system, they captured and marketed 38 reviews in their area, and they actually enrolled 150 new students into their preschool. And that produced an additional $1 million in annual revenue to their business. And I asked them, I said, okay, so, how did it work? And they said, well, we went out, we captured the reviews, and then we just started using them in all of our marketing. We pushed, they went out to our social media sites. They, everywhere we had, reviews up in our office. We had them on our tablets. When new parents would come through to look at the school, we would show them what our other parents said about our preschool. And she told me, she says, the one thing that I got from every single person that signed up, of the 150 new students, she said every single one of them mentioned the reviews. They mentioned the videos they watched about, from other parents talking about how much they love this school. And she accredited that massive growth in her business to SoTellUs and to the power of using reviews and video reviews. So that's just an example of what it can do for a business, when they actually do the full thing. Because a lot of people say, well, I get reviews for my business, but do you market them? Do you use them in your marketing? Are you getting the full power of them? And most of them, if they're getting any reviews, they're not marketing them. So that's really the power, is not only capturing the reviews, but then marketing them out there. So to recap for you guys, if one of your clients went to our website, they would see that the SoTellUs review system is a $3.99 setup, and it's $1.99 a month. But because they're going through you and through Agora, they actually pay $0 setup, and it drops all the way down to just $89 a month. So you're able to offer them a huge discount over what they would be paying if they came directly to us. And that's really important, because you're adding a ton of value to them. And that's why they're doing business with you. And we want to make sure that they know that that's why they're doing business with you, because if you're able to leverage those massive discounts. And then you guys also have, and Jeremy's going to talk about this too, you're also going to have this, that starter package bonus, which the SoTellUs is included in those starter package bonuses, and they actually get a 30-day free trial. So they're not even paying for the first month. They get to use it absolutely free for the first 30 days. And what's great about us is, I don't know if you guys, any of you have sold it, is we actually assign every business a success coach who contacts the business owner. They help them get everything set up. They help them capture their first reviews. So we walk them, hand in hand through the process, and it's very quick to do it. But we get them up and running so that in those first 30 days, they're capturing reviews. And once they have reviews, they never want to get rid of the system. So again, the great thing about it is, it's a no commitment. It's a 30-day free trial through the starter package. There's no strings attached, and there's no contracts, meaning we don't lock them in for a long period of time. We earn their business every single month. And I think that's really important. So that's pretty much it, that as far as I have. So are there any questions that you guys have that you want me to go over?
Yes, this is Joel, and we work with, we help vets, first responders, and their extended families across the country. It's about 200 million people. And we help them get started in their own business and to help them develop that successfully. And if you just examine most vets, they're behind the market coming in. I think you'd agree with that?
Yes.
After being gone 5 or 10, 15 years, whatever, they're behind the market. And with their spouse, too. The spouse has maybe picked up some jobs, but they've moved from here to there. And so by helping them create their own business, which we do, so that they can own a piece of the pie, in effect, actually own something, to honor their service to us, this would be a great tool, it seems like to me, to help them accelerate their production and performance in the marketplace. It would accelerate this. It would accelerate their performance and grow their marketplace on a very much significant basis outside of what they would normally do. Would you agree?
Yeah, I would absolutely agree. And I won't go into too much detail, but the whole reason we built the SoTellUs product was based on that success formula. It was a formula that we not only was using with our own clients, but we were using in our own business. And we took a very similar, before we built this system, we took a very similar marketing strategy to accelerate our business. And we basically rolled out all this marketing with videos of our customers talking about how much they loved our product. And inside of a 6-month period, we generated $500,000 in recurring revenue. And it was one of the most successful marketing campaigns we ever launched because everybody believed it. Everybody trusted it because it was other people talking about the results. So yeah, when you're starting a new business, there's nothing more important than referrals. And there's nothing more important than proving how good you are, because you don't have a lot of clients out there. So you got to get reviews from the ones you do have to help sell the next client.
Yep, no question. That's it. Okay, I will certainly be back to you about this. I'll get to the site and give you a ring. It's Joel.
Oh, thank you.
Griffin. Yeah, it's Joel Griffin.
Thanks, Joel. And thanks for the work you're doing with the veterans. That's really important. I appreciate that.
Oh, thank you.
Troy, this is Ryan Clayton, Buffalo, New York.
Hey, Ryan.
And I've been working with Joel Griffin for about 43 years. Was president of the board of the Hope Collection. Part of my background I spent in marketing and advertising, and I was in weekly newspapers, and I worked with a lot of startup businesses. And I can just tell you that one of the reasons that cost them the ability to succeed was they were spending money in print media, which up until recently was pretty well a path to go, and weekly advertising in a local community was a way to reach people. And the problem was that you never had any way to really diagnose and create the referral system and all those things. And it's why newspapers and weekly papers are literally going or gone out of business. And this is so dramatically effective. I'm so excited about it as I go forward, both my personal corporation and SoTellUs Corp, but to be able to bring this to the table for so many other people. This is magnificent.
Thank you so much for saying that. I really appreciate that. We're really excited about it. And we're really excited about what it's done for small business owners. It's made huge differences in their business, and that's what it's all about.
Dynamic. It's dynamic.
Yeah, I just want to say to everybody out there. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, Jeremy. Well, I had two things. This is Troy. Troy, I met you before. Good to hear from you again. I just had one question for you, which is, are there any things on our end that we can do to help facilitate getting those videos to rank better, those kinds of things? Is there advice we need to give to our clients? And so that's my question to you.
Yeah, that's a really good question. So the biggest thing, the key to getting the ranking that you saw in Google is more than anything is just making sure that they have the widget on their website. And we always tell them to put the widget on the homepage of the website so that it gets as much exposure as possible. Because the more people that watch those videos and the more Google indexes them off the website, the better it's going to help them. And just to give you an idea how fast this is growing, is we literally have our video. Those videos are the SoTellUs reviews are viewed over 300,000 times a month, over 4 million times in the last 12 months, and every single month it increases exponentially. So having the customer put it on the widget on the website is a huge thing for them, because they're also getting benefit of all of our ranking with Google as well by having that widget on their website, because we're transferring some juice back to them. The second thing is making sure that they have their social media sites connected, especially their Facebook and their Google Plus connected, because we're going to push out those reviews to those sites. And even if they don't have a lot of Facebook followers, or especially like on Google Plus, they don't have any, they may have 0 followers on Google Plus, because a lot of businesses, they barely have a Google Plus page. But just the fact that we're pushing content out all the time into those platforms for them is going to help with their ranking, especially with the Google Plus, because Google obviously owns it. And anytime you use one of their products, they're going to give you a little bit of a bonus for that. So really, those are the 2 biggest things. Well, and the third one would be just continue to, get more reviews, and get more reviews. The more reviews you get, the more content we have to push out to the search engines and get ranked. So that would be the third thing. Those 3 things, if they're doing all those things, it works really well.
Perfect. I had one other thing I just wanted to say kind of to us at Agora is I know that Vince has the SoTellUs app for Agora, and I would just encourage all of us in the field that if we have any happy customers, to consider going back out to our clients and trying to get some additional reviews, because if we can accomplish adding some more of those reviews, I'd be happy to put another video together for that. For those who haven't seen the one that I did before, I'd love to do another one.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great idea.
Yeah, it's a great idea, great point. And for all of us out there, just contact me or Melissa. We can get that information over to you, the link for our SoTellUs account. That'll obviously just help us all. The more eyes, the more people hearing about how great Agora is. Once you start talking to your customers, as Troy's just done a great job giving an example to everybody of how powerful reviews and videos are. The more we have, the more powerful we'll be. Our name, our brand, our offers that we have out there. And, we've been doing a lot of work in the marketplace. I'm not going to jump over there yet because I want to make sure that all questions have been asked for Troy before I move on. But inside of the marketplace, we have a tab for each product that has reviews. And actually today, just a little while ago, Troy sent me over all the videos that they have, or maybe not all, but a good portion of the video reviews that they have on the SoTellUs product. So now that's in the marketplace. So if you're talking to a customer about SoTellUs or a starter package, you can go in and you can show them all of the happy customers that are currently using the SoTellUs service and how powerful it is, and they'll hear it firsthand. Like Troy said, 88% of people who see a review, it's as good as a friend telling them personally or a family member telling them personally. So that'll be a good selling tool for you guys out there as well. So do we have any more questions? I actually know I have one, but I want to ask and see if anybody else has questions before I ask mine.
I just have a quick question. I was going to say, so my girlfriend's a chiropractor and her website is kind of ugly, and I told them about SoTellUs. Their only concern is that if they're going to have a really clean looking widget on their home page for an ugly website. I told them that wasn't really going to be an issue. It'd be better to have it than not have it. But I just wanted to clarify that so I can kind of bring something back to them and let them know what your thoughts on that was.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you saw that website for the preschool. I mean, it's not a great looking website. But she did an additional $1 million in sales because she had those reviews on there. So even if, we have a lot of times we'll get people who will say like, well, I'm redoing my website, so I don't want to use SoTellUs yet. And it's like, no. You need to be using it right now because you need to capture all that social proof, and then build it into the new website, So if they're thinking about doing a new website or, refreshing it, they want to have the SoTellUs reviews ahead of time. I mean, think about it. It's like an infomercial. If you were to launch an infomercial and you didn't have any reviews, anybody talking about how awesome the product was, that would be a pretty sucky infomercial. Nobody would buy the product, But you want to build the website around the proof, the social proof there. So I would definitely, and it's just going to give them credibility, because if the site doesn't look that good, the SoTellUs reviews are going to look awesome on there for them.
Perfect answer. Thanks.
Also, this is Vince here. Also, those reviews are not just for the website. They need to be getting indexed in Google and on Facebook. Also, they can right-click them when they get the program and download them and upload them into YouTube, and you can just saturate the market. And then he's true. That does give you great content, because when you're building a website, the number one thing you need is content. And if you even look on ours, when Vertical Action does the website, they charge like $500 for content, because if you don't have good content, you don't have a good website. And so this is the best content you could possibly get. That's the video and the widget adding in there. So I just want to give a couple shout outs to this product too, because as an internet marketer, this product is truly a secret weapon in the hands of any internet marketer. And it deals with all the 5 pillars. You go on your website, it's building your reviews, it's building your social media, it's getting video, and then it's also getting up on Google. You don't get much better than this with the product. And with the price point he gave us, this is truly worth it. They got people out there paying the $3.99 because it is actually that worth it. And for example, like the one client he brought up, Dr. Funk, he's up. When I first started working with him, he had I tell the story because it's amazing, but to get him, if I didn't have SoTellUs, I couldn't make that story happen. This product is a vehicle where they can not only get a ton of reviews with this product, but I also used it to get him the Google reviews, the Yelp reviews, the Facebook reviews. And when you look them up right now, he is sitting on over 283 5-star reviews. They're all 5-star. I don't think he has anything less than a 5-star on Yelp, on Google, on Facebook, on SoTellUs, and all over the place. And it was this product here, and he was shocked. He didn't even think this was even possible. We picked him up 40 reviews in one day. But one of the biggest things is business owners do not have a vehicle, or they go, hey, will you give me a review? So probably one of the biggest secrets I've learned is you've got to ask for the review right then and there in front of them and help them get that review, and then you walk them through the rest of it. If you can teach that to your business owners, they will get tons and tons of reviews. Also, this product is, when you're able to get people up on Google and all over the place, at this affordable amount, this brings in tons and tons of revenue for them. And so now that they're adding that other piece, that's a very exciting piece, the referral part of it. And to put this in perspective, there are other products out there like this, but they don't have all these features. They don't have the video. They have parts of this, not all of it. And but this is by far the best one I have found out there, the most comprehensive, and it's the only one where you can get a video testimonial off of a smartphone. And one thing I learned also is when you sell this to a business owner, and let's say they're going to buy a website, or they're going to buy, which Jeremy's going to get that in just a moment, the packages, or SEP, or they're going to get their directory set up, they can actually get this set up right then and there when they buy it. And what I tell people is I have them download that app and start getting reviews. And I usually give them a review. I say, text me right now, and I'll be one of the first people to even give them a review. Because when you initiate and you show them how to do it right in front of them, and you get a few reviews for them, they're off to the races. And it's very easy to do. So with that, Jeremy, I'm going to hand it back to you. I know you had a question you wanted to ask, and we're also at 3:49, so we've got to watch our time.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Vince. We did have a couple questions through chat from Troy and Doak, and I think those are questions more for me and you, Vince. So, Doak, Troy, I just want to let you know that I did see your questions, and we can definitely look into doing some sort of campaign or getting that widget onto your website and stuff like that to help promote. My question, Troy, was, and you may have mentioned this, just a real short question. When was the Facebook sharing and the redirect features launched, or when was that activated?
So we rolled those out just about I want to say 2 weeks ago. And we sent an email out to everybody letting them know. So about 2 weeks ago, and it's gone really, really well. Everybody is loving that feature. And so it'll be a hot seller for you guys. When you're talking to businesses and you mention, they'll be like, oh, cool. So SoTellUs is really cool. But when you mention, oh, by the way, it's going to automatically ask for referrals for you, and it's going to give you the ability to share on Facebook an ad basically to all of their friends, people just go crazy and they sign up right away.
No, absolutely. And I could see the power in that when you were introducing them. I was just like kind of getting chills. I'm like, wow, that's crazy, because SoTellUs is already such an incredible service. I watch the reviews. I watch the reviews just a lot, just as I'm working and doing things like that on our website, or if I'm working on our website and I'm grabbing additional content to, to build out the marketplace. I oftentimes just look at the reviews because I think they're so cool. I'm still very, very fascinated by the fact that those video reviews and how powerful the message is. It's real people saying real things. They're not actors. They're actual customers. It doesn't really get much better than that, in my opinion. So just adding in those redirects for, potentially for upsells or taking them to a different product, or, a free download like Troy had mentioned as a thank you for attending, a webinar or something like that, and then just being able to market through Facebook. I mean, it's already awesome enough that the video reviews automatically post to Facebook, and the 15 minutes of a review being left, and they go to Google and they go to their website. But now you can actually market and get referrals, from social media using the same app, and it's just not. It didn't look like there was really a lot of additional steps. It seemed pretty straightforward, very easy to do. So again, it's automated and it's easily you can easily replicate that. I'm going to take the screen back over, Troy.
I want to ask one more last question.
Yeah, please.
Troy, how many users? Is it unlimited amount of users you can have back there? I know I put a lot on there sometimes. Is it unlimited, or how many do you allow?
Yeah, absolutely. So they just pay the $89 for the license for the business, and then they can have an unlimited number of users, which is great, because then, if you've got a bunch of techs or a bunch of employees, you can actually track which employee got which review. So a lot of our businesses will run contests. We had one guy who was a plumber, and he wanted to get a ton of reviews the first 30 days. He ran a contest because all of his guys like to fish. So he gave him a paid day off, and he took him fishing on his boat, and he got like 70 reviews in the first 30 days. So yeah, you can have as many users as you want and track what they're doing.
Yeah, well, I knew we had a lot, but I wasn't sure. And you guys, to put that in perspective, there's another product out there that's kind of like this, doesn't have as many features as this, but they charge $25 a user on top of, I think, $400 a month to have a similar product just like this. I'm telling you, this is a great offering, deal, and a great product. There is nothing out there like this. This is a secret weapon. If you learn anything, you need to learn this tool and selling it, because this is by far one of the most powerful tools and products we're offering in the marketplace. And when you tie this in with some of our other products, it's just a knockout. Like SEP is a secret weapon. Yext, I mean, this is just phenomenal. So thank you very much. All right.
Yeah,
Jeremy.
absolutely.
Yeah. And then, hey, Troy Bear also had one more question. Troy, you wanna ask Troy Howard that question, because that actually is a really great question that you just put up on the chat here.
Yeah, not a problem. Hey, Troy, the question I have is, for those people that went out, got a bunch of reviews prior to the ability to share that with their Facebook friends, that new feature, is there any way to retroactively go back and do those people?
Yeah. So one thing about our company is we are constantly innovating and developing and just rolling out new features. So we rolled out this feature, and one of the ones that's going to be coming in the very near future is what we call our follow-ups. So basically, if you send an invite to a customer and they didn't leave you a review, we automatically follow up, 2 or 3 times with them to try and get that review. We're also going to build into that a referral system where you can follow up and say, hey, thank you so much for that review you gave me. Can I get a referral? So anybody who's given you a great review previously, you can ask them for referrals. Same thing. Anyone who's given you a great review previously, you can say, hey, you know what? I just wanted to say thanks again for that great review you gave us. And by the way, I have this awesome offer for your friends. Do you mind clicking the button and sharing it to Facebook? So yeah, you'll be able to go back retroactive, and then going forward too, it'll automate all that follow-up for you.
Thanks,
That's
Troy.
awesome. All right.
All right, Jeremy, why don't we'll take an extra 5 minutes, but Jeremy, why don't you move into the packages, how this is packaged together, and then just the back office and just wrap it up quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. I just want to say really quick, so now I'm sharing my screen. Troy did mention us getting additional reviews on Agora. He put together a great video for us, so if you guys haven't seen this video already, take a look, and we can produce many more of those with additional reviews. So now I'm going to jump over to our enrollment page where we have our starter packages, starter package A, B, C, and D. In each of these packages, we have Yext, SoTellUs, and SEP. So in the package, the customer is going to get a little bit better price, just so everybody knows, as opposed to going into the marketplace and getting those, as we always say, a la carte or standalone. So Troy already mentioned the benefit that we get with SoTellUs product and bundling those in a package is that the first month comes to no charge. So if I were to select, I'm just going to select starter package A, and I scroll down here, you're going to notice that this price today is going to be exactly $89 less than it will be, highlighted right here, the following month, and that's because SoTellUs is offering the first month service at no additional charge, which is tremendous. So all of these packages, these packages were created with 5 pillars of the internet in mind, and Vince put together a really great 5 pillars of the internet training video just last week. If you guys need to get a copy of that, more than happy to send it to you. Great video he put together. And all of these products fall perfectly within the 5 pillars of the internet. The additional features that Troy's company just launched with Facebook and the redirect just make that even better, because that's all it's about, Facebook and websites and reviews and, just social media. So in any of our packages, our customers or our members will get Yext, and that controls 70-plus online business directories, Google, Yahoo, Bing, Yelp, Foursquare, so on and so forth, SoTellUs, and SEP. The only difference with these packages is that as you go up, starter package B, C, and D, you're getting more cities of SEP. So package A contains 4 cities, package B contains 8, package C contains 15, and then lastly, package D contains 25 cities. So the price points will be a little bit higher because they're getting additional locations of additional locations of SCP. Your customers, if they need more than what's in the package, we can easily direct them to the marketplace. They can get additional locations. A lot of our customers actually do that, but they'll always benefit by enrolling in one of our packages first and then getting anything else they need in addition to that. Because a starter package, in my opinion, and Vince, you can piggyback on this, that really is where every business owner should start. They need to control how their customers are seeing them online, regardless of where they're searching from, what browser, how their customers see their reputation, and just being able to find them if they're searching them in a specific city using a specific word like plumbing or preschool or whatever that they're looking for in that immediate area. So these packages are very, very powerful. We've had some great success. A lot of our customers are opting into these packages over, a basic membership because they're getting a lot of bang for the buck. And the proof is in the pudding. I mean, all of our customers who are using these packages, they're seeing great results. We've had a lot of new purchases, so those results will be coming very soon for the new members who've enrolled. But I have yet to talk to a customer who hasn't had great success with one of these packages or combining these services together. Really quickly, any questions on the starter packages? About what you're getting or the price points or anything? Okay. Well, if any questions come to mind, just butt in. You can let me know. And so the next thing I want to jump into really quick is the marketplace. So we've been mentioning this for weeks now about all the development we're doing in the website, in the marketplace, the dashboard, just everything Agora's website right now. So one thing we actually just added as of today, this morning, is a Forms tab. Let me load this up here. So currently we have, I think we're up to 9 tabs now. So we have description, about, FAQs, reviews, plans, forms, contact, training, support, and commissions. So commissions, support, and training are only going to be seen by the advisor, so your customers will not see these tabs if they log into the marketplace. What we've done here is we've added Forms tab. So this is where you're going to go to find, and right now I'm on e-commerce 4IM, the new merchant services company that we introduced a couple of weeks back. If you click on the Forms tab, just very straightforward right now, you click here, and that's going to take you to the form that you need to complete. We do have paper copies of this as well. I can share those with you guys if you need them. I think I actually even have that noted there in the support tab. Some people aren't always in great areas where there's internet signal, so you can bring these forms with you, fill them out, and then take them back to your computer later and get those completed. So I think that was very important. We actually had a couple of people asking, where do we find these forms? How do we get them, submitted or filled out? And all of our tabs, we pretty much have them. They'll either be down towards the bottom or the top. So they're in a lot of the other tabs. But we want to make sure you have one really simple tab just to go, okay, here's the form I need to submit, or even it could be an after purchase form that needs to be filled out. SoTellUs is like that. And with SoTellUs, I want to say that it is really important when anybody enrolls in a package or purchases SEP, a la carte, or standalone. I don't have an example to show you right now, but I know pretty much everybody on this phone has probably sold a package or sold SoTellUs. Right after you make that purchase, you're going to get your purchase success notice right after you hit create account. There's a hyperlink there that says, please click here to fully activate your SoTellUs account. When they click there, they're creating a username and a password for their SoTellUs account, and that sends a notification over to Troy and his team that the customer has created their credentials. That actually makes their account live, and as Vince mentioned, he always likes to get the customer to complete that right away to start getting reviews. Once they do that, they're off to the races. They can start getting a review right away. You as their advisor or business consultant can be their very first review, so that's really important as well. And just in general, our marketplace, everybody, we're doing a lot of work, and this is all for you guys that we're doing this for. So any feedback that you guys have, we're very, very open to it. Vince and I have been going through and putting in a lot of work, doing it to the way that we think will be useful for you. But if you guys see something on here that you think could be better or we can add, please let us know. We're more than open to that. Vince, do you have anything that you want to add in on that?
Yeah, you mentioned about the 5-pillar video. You sent something. Actually, if they go to the dashboard, can you just show them where to go? I just want to show them a couple things.
Yeah, absolutely.
One thing, too, is we're about ready to have a major overhaul and with the back office, and it's going to be very user-friendly, very interactive. But there's the video right there. Another component that we have to this, and I'm working on now, is on the right-hand side. You guys see where it says Virtual Campus down there? Jeremy, you can click on that, and this will probably open up an admin level. But we have here, I have the training, Internet Marketing right there. You can actually click on that, watch the video, and then underneath that, I have written down all the facts of the 5 pillars of the Internet, so you guys can study that. But we'll be adding more things. We're getting ready to be releasing a revision of the comp plan. We're just making sure all of our I's are dotted and our T's are crossed. And then that will be going back there. But you may want to go back there because the 5 pillars of the Internet sets the whole foundation of how you approach the business owner. And that's where you find out what they need, what they have, what they don't have. And then that's how you give them advice and pull in what products they should be buying. I base everything off of this. And if you could scroll back up, Jeremy, there's a tab there for comp plan. We'll be putting recent webinars right there is what we have in the comp plan once I get it ready. We're just going over it right now, fine-tuning it. So we'll be adding more training back here. So this will be a great place for you guys to come back here and look at all the training. I know Mike Driggers has some training we're going to be dropping back here on building your team. And we'll make it where, the whole idea here is where this back office is going to contain everything you need to build your business. And we're just going to keep growing upon it. And we're very excited. I'm working hard to get this release out to you, but it's pretty awesome what we're about ready to release to you guys in the back office here of Agora. and making it real user-friendly and have everything you need to sell these products. That's why in the marketplace, putting those tabs in there, when I first started, they only had one tab, and, you couldn't even really tell much about the product. They had these other pages. But this is making it very interactive. But we want you to know that everything you're looking for is located here. If you can't find it, let us know, and we want to place it back here. We don't want to be emailing you or you even have to call us. We want you to be able to come back here, fill forms out, call people, and run your business and have all the tools you need to do to make that happen. So with that being said, that's it for me, Jeremy, and this was a good meeting. Troy, I really appreciate it. I love SoTellUs. Just a phenomenal product and just a great call. Jeremy, you want to say anything last, and we'll close the meeting out?
No, I just want to thank everybody that, like I do every week. We really appreciate your guys' time that you spend with us. We feel that these are really, really important calls to help everybody get to the next level and to produce more. Thank you, Troy, for taking some time. Your presentation was wonderful. We have this recorded, so we will be putting this in the marketplace under the SoTellUs tile within the training tab. So you guys are more than welcome to go back and listen to this call again. Please feel free to ask us any questions that you may have after this meeting concludes, should you have any more. I know that happens from time to time. And other than that, I don't have anything else to say other than, again, I just appreciate everybody's time. We look forward to working with each and every one of you in the days and the weeks to come. Thank you all. Have a great rest of the week, and we'll talk to you soon.